What's up, guys? Missouri Kid. I'm sorry I didn't get this out last night. I couldn't watch the game. I had my own thing I had to do, so I recorded the game. I watched it. I want to be a highlight fan for you guys. That's just wrong. Gordo 55, congratulations. Your Vanderbilt Commodores beat my Tigers. Rod, I don't know if it was Rob or Rod. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Rob Odom had a fantastic game. He went like 6 for 9 for 16 from 3, or something crazy like that. You guys did really well from the three-point arc. You had played solid defense. It wasn't great, but it was solid. It was enough to get the job done. Better than what we played. And again, just congrats on the win. Congrats to Vanderbilt. You guys played a hell of a game in your gym. That place gets really loud, and it didn't. I mean, I was just watching it on TV, skipping through commercials today, and it sounded really loud, and it didn't look like it was full capacity. But hey, Mizzou Arena is never full capacity, except for when we play like Kansas or Kentucky. This year, I think it's a sellout. But again, congrats on the win. I was pissed off about this last loss, because last loss I thought, hey, this team's pretty fucking good. Like, we can't be playing like that. After watching the last 3 games, maybe we can get a 10 seed. I mean, because when we played Georgia, I thought it was effort. I really did. I thought it was just effort. But no, these guys they aren't good. We aren't a good team. I mean, this is the worst Mizzou team since the year before we went to the Elite Eight. The year, of course, the year with Damari Carroll, JT Tiller, Zaire Taylor, Marcus Denman's freshman year. The year before Phil Presley became a Mizzou Tiger. Or 2 years before Phil Presley became a Mizzou Tiger, sorry. It's just bad. We have no inside presence. Jonathan Williams III, as much as he can rebound, and he's long and he's lengthy, he has no physical presence. Ryan Rossberg is a joke. Again, we only had one player play well last night. I thought Jabari Brown did play a good game, both offensively and defensively. He wasn't guarding Odom for the most part. He did a couple possessions, and I thought for the most part he did lock Odom up the couple possessions, but just the way we were playing defense, he wasn't going to be matched up. It was more Clarkson, who I thought was a better defender in that, after watching games against like NC State and Nevada and those kind of teams with explosive point guards. Not a lot I can say here. Disappointing. They fall to 1-2, or 13-3. We're not even going to sniff the top 25 again this season, unless we just go on a tear, which I don't see happening. I mean, to make the NCAA tournament, you got to look at least probably 10 conference wins, as bad as this conference is. And we still got to play at Ole Miss, at Florida, Kentucky, Tennessee twice, LSU. We got to play Alabama twice. We got to play I'm trying to think who else. I think we got to play Vanderbilt again. So it's not like we got to play like and we got to play Arkansas twice in Arkansas too, and at home, of course, twice. You're going to play home and away. Sorry, that was a dumb comment. But so you got to win 9 out of these next 15 games just to get to 10 wins, and that's before the SEC tournament, which we probably got to make the semifinals if we're going to even hope of sniffing a decent seed in the NCAA tournament, where you can look at making a run. Not a 10 seed, or a 8 seed, or a 9 seed, where you can, like last year, where you can maybe win your first round game, maybe you won't, and then you're going to go get smashed in the next round, unless you're just a very underrated team, like a Northern Illinois, or Northern Iowa a few years ago. This is not that team. I think our front three, Ross, Clarkson, and Brown, they're solid. Like I've always said, those 3 are solid. I mean, Clarkson and Ross had an off shooting night, and that happens, but I mean, when Clarkson, not Clark, Wes Clark is a fucking joke. He's been told to shoot more. Are you stupid? My favorite comment in one of the books I read, or some quote, I think it was Roy Williams from North Carolina, and I read his autobiography. He said, when he was coaching high school, some guy was like, "Coach, they're leaving me wide open. Why don't you let me shoot it?" And Roy Williams came back with, "Well, there's a reason they left you open, son. The other coach ain't stupid." And that's how I feel about Wes Clark. And Tony Criswell. He came back last night, and I thought Tony Criswell actually, for the most part, played pretty well on the offensive end. He didn't force many shots. He scored about 5. I think he scored like 7 points, 9 points, and on 6 shots, which is really good for him, because usually he has to shoot about 15 shots to get 9 points. But again, congratulations to Vanderbilt. Jesus Christ, you lose to Georgia. You barely beat Auburn, crappy Auburn team. You lose to Vanderbilt, and now we got Alabama this Saturday at home. Hopefully we can win. Go Hoss. Hoss, I'm interested in the game. We need this win. This is a must-win for Mizzou at home. This is a must-win. we don't win this game, you're going to start looking at bracketology, and you're not going to see the name Missouri Tigers. They're just dropping and dropping and dropping. And it's ridiculous because this team is better than that. The one highlight of this week is that we do get former St. Louis recruit Cameron Beedsheld, or something like that, from Notre Dame. He went to Cardinal Ritter here in my hometown. Very talented player. He won't be able to play the rest of this year. I don't know if he can play next year, but hopefully he can play next year with Jabari Brown, Jordan Clarkson, Cameron Beedsheld, and Jonathan Williams developing another year. Hopefully, I think Jonathan Williams will be good. Don't get me wrong. I think JW3 will be very talented and very good. He's a freshman, guys. And talking fast because I got a lot of information out because I got to leave in just a minute. Going to a party. It's frustrating. It's like watching. I'm sure it's like being a Kansas fan watching football. You're just like, actually no, it's not because this team's actually kind of good. I thought Kansas football shit. Sorry, it's like probably watching like Tennessee basketball this year or last year. You know, you're just like, these guys are so talented. They just can't get the job done consistently. No offense to any Tennessee fans, Big Vol Daddy, AC Carter. You know, it just feels like that right now. And we're 13-3. And when you're 13-3 and not looking at and you're very worried that you might not make the tournament, it's a very bad thing. Sorry, this video ran a little long. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it. Must win Saturday against the Crimson Tide. Be still here repping the Tigers. I'll give you a recap of that game when it comes up. MIZZOU, go Tigers.